Hi, second grade mathematicians. Welcome back to math class. Today our learning target is I can add 3-digit numbers with regrouping tens and ones. And we're going to practice this a couple of different ways. I wrote an equation here, 339 plus 276. So I thought we'd solve this by really focusing on place value. I'm going to look at the hundreds place first. In 339, I have a 3 in the hundreds place, and then in 276, there's a 2 in the hundreds place. 3 plus 2 is, say it with me, 5. So there are 5 hundreds, and I'm going to write it in here. Now I'm going to move over to the tens place. We have a 3 and a 7. What is the sum of 3 plus 7? Say it with me, 10. So I'm going to write there are 10 tens. And now let's go over to the ones. I see a 9 and a 6. 9 add 6 equals what? 15. So there are 15 ones. Now I'm going to write an equation at the bottom of my board. There are 5 hundreds. Well, what is the value of 5 hundreds? Picture 500 flats in your head. Say it with me, 500. So I'll write 500 here. What is the value of 10 tens? Everybody knows this. 10 tens is what? Say it, 100. There are 10 tens in 100. And then we have our 15 ones. Now I'll add these values together. 500 plus 100 is 600, plus 15 more is, say it, 615. And I'm going to write my sum up here, 615. All right, I'll erase this, and I think we're going to use the same equation. And we'll check our answer using a number line as our tool. So here we go. We'll do a blank number line today. What is our first step? Say it with me. Position the greatest addend. So I'll position the greatest addend, which is 339. I'll position it right here. Once I've positioned it on my number line, I am finished. Now I'll decompose the other addend, and I'm going to decompose it by place value. 200, 7 tens is 70, and then our 6 ones. First thing I'm going to do is add 200. Well, 339 plus 200 more equals what? Say it, boys and girls, 539. And then I'll draw my jump, and I'll label it plus 200. And I'll cross it off. Now I need to add my 7 tens. Well, I could take 7 jumps of 10. There's nothing wrong with this. I can break it down however I want to. I don't know. I think I'm going to take 50, a jump of 50. I'm going to take one big jump of 50. That's just what's working in my brain right now. There's so many ways that we could do this. If I jump 50, what would the other part of 70 be? Do you know? It would be 20. So let me take my big jump of 50. 539 plus 50. Well, I have to add 5 tens to my 3 tens, right? So 539 plus 50 equals, say it if you know it, 589. So I'll position 589, and I'll show that that is a jump of plus 50. Now I still have to jump 20, and it gets a little tricky here because I know I'm going to go into the next 100, so it's always kind of tricky here. I think now I'm going to take 2 jumps of 10. That's just what works for me right now. So I'm going to decompose 20 into 10 and 10, and then I'll take those 2 jumps of 10. So 589 plus 10 more equals, say it if you know it, 599. I'll position 599, draw the jump, and add 10. Now I still have one more 10 to add. 599 plus 10 more equals what? Do you know it? 609. And I'll draw my plus 10. Now I've added 70. All I have left to add is 6. I'm going to bridge to 10 right here. So if I'm at 609, I know the very next 10 is 610. So I'll go ahead and position it. Draw my jump. How much did I just jump? 609 to 610. The distance is 1, so it's plus 1. Now I've jumped one part of 6, which is 1. The other part would be what? 5. So now I know I need to jump 5. I'm at this friendly number, so this is going to be so easy now. 610 plus 5 equals, say it, 615. Wow, I was just about to run out of room, wasn't I? Plus 5. And I did get the same sum, 615, 615. So my work is accurate. I want to show you one more way to do this. And once again, we're going to use the same equation so that you can see there's so many different ways that we can do this. I'll work on an empty number line again. And my first step is to say it with me, position the greatest addend. So I'll position 339. I'll decompose 276 by place value. 200s is 200, 7 10s is 70, and my 6 1s. I know I need to jump 200. We already said when we did this before, 339 plus 200 is 539. So I'll just position it, draw my jump, and label it. Okay. Now I need to jump 70. I wanted to show you something. I wanted to show you that you can bridge to 10 in the beginning or the middle or the end of your problem if it makes sense to bridge to 10. So this time, I don't know, since I'm at 539 and I have to jump 70, I'm going to bridge to 10 right now. I'm going to bridge to the next 10, which is 540. And that is just a jump of plus 1, okay? So now I'm going to decompose up here. I jumped one part, which is 1. The other part would be what? 69. I jumped this one here. All right, and now since I'm at that friendly number, it will be easy to add to the friendly number or the multiple of 10. I'm at 540, but I'm still going to decompose 69 a little bit more. I'm going to decompose it by place value. The value of this 6 is, say it, 60, and then we have 9. I'm going to take one big jump of 60. I'm at 540. I'm going to take this big jump of 60. Do you know where I'll land? What number will I be at? 540 plus 60 more is what? Say it, 600. So I'll position 600. I'll jump to 600 and I'll label my jump plus 60. Now I still have to jump 9. Well, what is 600 plus 9? Say it with me, 609. I'll position 609. And that is plus 9. Now I'm done jumping the 70. I've just decomposed 70. Now I still have to jump the 6 1s, and look, I can bridge to 10 again. If I'm at 609, the next 10 is, say it, 610. I'll draw the jump, and I just jumped 1. So I'll label plus 1. Now I've jumped one part of 6. We know from the other problem, the other part of 6 is 5. I need to jump 5. I'm at 610 plus 5 equals what? 615. and that is plus 5. Boys and girls, I just changed it around a little bit here. I actually bridged to 10 twice in this problem. One's closer to the beginning and one's at the end. I just wanted to show you there are so many different ways you can solve addition problems on a number line. You have to choose what numbers work best for you. All right, you have an assignment in Google Classroom, and we're looking forward to seeing your work. Have a good day.